I want you guys to start believing that anything is possible. It's so sad to me how when people talk about manifestation or just thinking positive that it's considered delusional, which a lot of people love to throw around words that they don't know like the actual definition of. I have a whole Twitter thread and I have videos of why manifestation is not delusional if you actually want to look up, the word and assumption and all that stuff. But you realize that the people who have their mind open to the fact that anything is possible and life could change overnight, life can change in a second, they can blow up in a second, all those things happen to them. People who have I'm not going to say their name, but I have a friend who had been carrying a note for years in case they ran into this person, and then they didn't end up, I think they had a note for another person that they ended up meeting. It's just, you notice how when the people who are keeping their options open and their eyes open to the fact that anything could happen, they're always the lucky ones, and things that seem to be crazy always happen to them. But you, or people who think that life is negative and that could never happen, and how could they follow me back? They have 2 million followers on Instagram, and every single thing you interpret in your world comes off as negative, right? That's your point of view. You have a negative point of view, unlucky point of view, and then that's what's happening. That's what's reflected into you. You only, things that are negative seem to manifest. Things that are lucky and magical and cool never seem to fucking happen to you. How is that delusional? Delusional is when you think something and then you get contradicted. You're constantly getting contradicted. Having a negative mindset and then only experiencing and manifesting negative things is not delusional. It's an assumption. It's quite actually the opposite of delusion, because nothing is contradicting you. Your reticular activating system, your beliefs are constantly being proved to you. So maybe if you would, and here's, right? Because people are like, affirmations, which, by the way, affirmations are literally just thoughts. So you're changing your thoughts. You're thinking more positive thoughts. You're thinking thoughts to benefit you. And you say your thoughts, right? You say your thoughts. You have them on a list. You say your affirmations for 5 minutes. And then you automatically go back to your negative mindset. Of course, you're not going to get what you want. You get what you put in. That's with anything. If you go to limiting beliefs, whatever. I literally think, because I've seen it before, but even before that, I believe that your mind is so fucking powerful. I'm reading a book and there are thousands of people that have cured cancer, cured like awful, very, very bad disease, not like a stubbed toe, like very, very scary, bad, you need to be hospitalized diseases with their brain. The 4 guys that took the sugar pill, and the one guy actually believed, and then all of a sudden his hair was back. Your brain is very fucking powerful. So before I say this, I just want to let you know, you can 1,000% think you have your dream body and not have to fucking go to the gym. 100%. Bro, I literally have a 6-pack. I do not, I don't have a diet. I'm conscious of what I eat, but I'm not like, oh, I have to eat I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what other people have to do to get abs. They're not me, so it has nothing to do with me. But, okay, if you go to the gym 1 day a week, you're going to get 1 day a week results. If you want to be the best singer in the world, and if you are if you're training for 1 hour out the week, you're going to get 1 hour out the week results. The entire point of this entire thing is that you have to be fucking consistent. You have to be consistent. So, of course, you're going to feel like it's delusional when you think that you're saying your affirmations, but you say your affirmations for 5 minutes and you decide, oh, I'm a changed person. But then when push comes to shove and maybe you see something you don't like, or your brain is doing that thing again where it's telling you it's been in the same pattern for years and years and years, so it's going to continue to do the same pattern, think the same way for until you tell it to fucking stop. And then when push comes to shove and a little something happens and you're like, well, of course it didn't work. Or why is it not working? It's not working because you didn't actually try, because you didn't actually fucking stick with it. You need to realize that anything and everything is possible. Speaking from experience, my career, I haven't even been in my career. I think I've been in my career for literally 2 years. 2 years, bro. There are other people in my field that have been doing what they've been doing for 12 years, 15 years, 17 years, 20 years, 30 fucking years. That's a long time. That's longer. There are some people that have been in my job field longer than I've been alive. People have been doing the thing I've been doing for 21 years. That's how long I've been alive. I've only been doing this for 2 years. Yet somehow I get to wrestle people. I get to do this stuff with people who are on television, I'm watching a dude's match who I wrestled, who's on television. Why does this shit happen to me? Because I assume that I'm lucky. And even before I knew about manifestation and law of assumption, I'd see these pictures of these fucking people who dressed up as their favorite wrestlers when they were kids, and then they do a side-by-side, and now they're best friends. And now they're texting every single day. Fucking even singing. Olivia Rodrigo, I saw a fucking picture of her yesterday when she was like a child, when she was like 5 or 8 or whatever, and she was holding like a Taylor Swift sign, and now they're like friends, they text, whatever, right? You being egotistical is you thinking that all this shit can happen to other people but you. You are not special in that case. You're not special in that case. That shit can happen to you. The reason why I'm so lucky and all this shit keeps happening to me is because I say I'm lucky. I identify and describe myself as a lucky person. And once again, since before I knew about manifestation, law of assumption, all this shit, I just knew it was possible. This is how I know I was supposed to find law of assumption and manifestation. Because I just knew. You could not tell me shit. I was going to do something. I was going to be exactly where I wanted to be one day. I was going to be fucking friends with Harry Styles. I was going to be whatever. I was gonna be fucking dancing with J-Hope. It does not matter. You could not tell me shit, because if I can visualize it, then it's possible. If you can visualize it, then it's possible. You know, the things that aren't possible, I don't know, because I can't visualize them. I can't fucking visualize them. If you can visualize it, it's possible. Stop. You are the only one limiting yourself. Stop fucking limiting yourself. Anything can happen. If you want fucking Yoongi from BTS to fucking follow you back, but he has fucking, oh my God, I don't know how many millions of followers he has. And he only follows BTS members and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So fucking what? That negative opposite shit has nothing to do with what you want. So it has nothing to do with what you want. So why are you focusing on it? It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. And this person that I know has had an experience. I'm not going to just know, okay? Just know that anything is possible. And I'm going to do another video talking about why you need to please stop putting famous people on a pedestal, because oh my fucking God, it is weird and you need to stop. But yes, anything is possible. Stop limiting yourself.